welcome back to ImproMaths live series of Mastering Mathematics for Grade 7. So, in this series, we are going through all the Grade 7 topics from beginning till the end. And we are live every Monday at 7:30 p.m. on ImproMaths YouTube channel. This is Singapore time, so make sure that you put it on your calendars and you are there when the live uh, streaming is happening. So you can ask me questions during this live stream and I can reply back to you at the same moment. If you missed any sessions or if you want to watch the previous sessions, we have a Mastering Mathematics for Grade 7 playlist on our channel. We keep on adding the new videos to that playlist. So you can go and visit that playlist and brush up any topic that you want to brush up. And remember that grade 7 syllabus is common all around the world. Most probably the basics are common. So you can anywhere in the world you can access these videos and you can learn the basics of mathematics through it. It can be done by anyone who is grade 7 and above or anyone who is interested in sharpening their mathematical skills. So today we are going to start with second part of our algebra expressions. And in this, we are going to see how to open the algebra brackets, that is multiplication of two algebraic binomials or trinomials, and how to do evaluation of algebraic expressions. So let's start. Let me share my screen so that we are ready to. Okay, this is not enough. Okay, so fine. So as we have seen previously, algebraic expression is a collection of terms in which there is no equation or equal to sign. So we are going to learn expansion of algebraic brackets. Of brackets. Okay. So let's start with one monomial and binomial, then we go to binomial and binomial. So we have, let's say, 2x multiplied by 5 plus 3y. So as we do in arithmetic, in algebra also, if you are opening a bracket, you have to multiply both the terms with the term outside. So we are going to do 2 into 5 and we are also going to multiply this 2x with 3y. So we are going to get 2x times 5 plus 2x times 3y. So that is going to be 10x plus 6xy. Okay, so this is how we are going to expand it. Let's do one more example with some negative signs in it, because negative signs are confusing for many people. Like I have been teaching for last 10 years and I have seen many students struggling when there are negative signs or integer coefficients, okay, or fractional coefficients. So we are going to do all these type of questions. What happens when there are negative or positive coefficients? What happens when there are fractional coefficients? So you have all the things in front of you. Okay, let's see, we have negative. So let's say minus 2a into bracket 4b minus 3c. Okay. So again, we are going to multiply the entire minus 2a sign with 4b, and we are going to multiply the entire minus 2a term with minus 3c. Now in algebra, if I was going to multiply minus 2 with 4, or in some countries they say negative 2 with 4, I would get answer negative 8. So in this case also, I am going to multiply negative 2a multiplied by 4b plus negative 2a multiplied by negative 3c. If you are confused, you can always put brackets around each monomial so that you won't get confused. If brackets are confusing you, you can write it as it is. But make sure that you take the signs into consideration. So in integers, if I did minus 2 multiplied by minus 3, I will get negative 6. Okay, sorry, positive 6, not negative 6. So here I'm going to do negative 8, and since we have multiplying a and b, so ab plus 6ac. So we have to remember that whenever there is a monomial outside the bracket, Each and every term inside the bracket is multiplied with the monomial along with the sign of the monomial. Monomial is a single algebraic term, like in this case it is 2a, or in this case it is 2x, or in the second case it is minus 2a. So these are monomials. These are called binomials because there are two terms. Okay, mono is one, bi is two, so we all know those things. Now what happens when there are fractions? Let's see. Let's say I have 3 by 4x multiplied by 2 by 9y plus 6 by 7, no, 7 by 6b. Okay. So similarly, we are going to take this 3 by 4x, multiply over here. We are going to take 3 by 4x, multiply over here. Now you have to remember that 3x over 4 and 3 by 4x are both equal. They are just two different ways of writing the same thing. Okay, so whenever you have multiplication like this term is always multiplied with the numerator. So we will do our normal thing. 3 by 4 times x times 2 by 9 times y plus 3 by 4 times x times 7 by 6z. So 3 times 1, 3 times 3, 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 1, 3 times 2. Okay. So these are our, the final answer is going to be xy over 6 plus 7xz over 8. Okay. So this one you can still write it as 1 by 6xy plus 7 by 8xz. You are allowed to do this and it is mathematically correct. And these two things are same, one and the same. So don't confuse whenever you see a small x on the side or the middle of the fraction. It is still the same. It still means the same, that the algebraic term is multiplied with the numerator. Okay. So now we are going to see negative fractions, which are in short fractional numbers. So let's say minus 1 by 2a, 4 by 5b, sorry, minus 4 by 5b minus 3 by 4c. Okay, we are just taking random examples. These are so basically minus half a multiplied by minus 4 by 5b plus minus half a multiplied by minus 3 by 4c. Again, you can use the brackets if you're comfortable with brackets, but make sure that you're putting them at the right place. So 2 times 1, 2 times 2. That's the only simplification we can make over here. So negative into negative is positive. So we have 2 by 5b, sorry, ab plus negative times negative is 3 by 8 ec. Okay. So this is what happens when we are opening the bracket. Now, this was only monomial into binomial. Now, what happens when we are taking two binomials and we are multiplying them together? So let's say I have a plus b. Let's take the simplest one into c plus b. So actually, let's change the pen color. So a is multiplied with c and a is also multiplied with b. B is multiplied with b and b is also multiplied with b. To make it simple, we will open this bracket. What does opening this bracket mean? We're going to do a into bracket c plus b plus b into bracket c plus d. And then like we did for the monomial, you can do the normal expansion. So ac plus ad plus bc plus bd. So this is your final answer. So basically, instead of doing one monomial into binomial multiplication, we'll have to do two different monomial into binomial multiplication. Okay, what happens when we have x minus y into y minus z? Okay, so it is x into bracket y minus z minus y into bracket y minus z. So this y will come along with the negative sign. That is what we have to remember when we are doing this. So negative signs are confusing. I'm not saying that they are easy, but once you learn how to manage them, they become really very friendly and very easy. So always make sure that you know how to handle your negative signs. Okay. So now we are going to open these brackets as usual, x y minus x z minus y square, y into y square, my plus y z, because negative into negative will become positive. Now what will happen if there are numbers in this uh, bracket? So let's say I have 3 minus x into 4 plus y. Okay, so I will take 3 into bracket 4 plus y minus x into bracket 4 plus y. So it is 12 plus 3y minus 4x minus xy. Now arrange them in alphabetical order. So it will be minus 4x minus xy plus 3y plus 12. So this is your final answer. The constant always comes in the end. Okay. So let's do few examples before we continue with evaluation. So one more example. Let's say this is x plus 3 into x minus 2. Okay. So x into bracket x minus 2 plus 3 into bracket x minus 2. That is x square minus 2x plus 3x minus 6. Now if you see, these two are like terms. So you can further simplify them. You can write x square minus 2x plus 3x plus x minus 6. Now these kind of equations or expressions are called quadratic expressions. So these quadratic expressions you will learn in grade 8 and above. Once we finish with this grade 7 syllabus, I will put on a few fun videos about quadratic expression, but we have to concentrate on grade 7 first. Okay. So this was about expansion of algebraic brackets. Now what happens when they have given you the actual value of the variables and they give you an expression and they ask you to evaluate that expression. For example, let's say they will say x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1, z is equal to 3. And then they will say evaluate 4xy plus 3xz minus 5xyz. Okay, so I will just put the values of x, y, and z in each of the variables. So it is 4 into bracket 1 into minus 1 plus 3 into bracket 1 into 3 minus 5 into bracket 1 into minus 1 into 3. So 4 into 1 into minus 1 is minus 4. 3 into 3 is plus 9. And this one is going to be plus 15. So we are going to have 4 minus 4 plus 15 is 11 plus 9, 20. Answer is 20. So this is called evaluation of the given expression. So they will always give you some values of the variable and they will ask you to find out the exact value of the given variable. Okay. Now let's see. Let us take another example. We have a is equal to -2, b is equal to 3, and c is equal to -5. And they will ask you to evaluate a square bc plus abc square plus ab square c. Okay, so a square bc is -2 the whole square. Now in this case we have to remember that -2 the whole square is not equal to -2 square. Okay, -2 the whole square will be 4, and this is going to be -4. So whenever you are squaring a negative number, remember that you are squaring it along with its sign, not just individual negative number. Okay, so it is -2 square times 3 times 5 plus -2 times 3 -5 square plus -2 times 3 square times -5. So this is 4 times 3, sorry, this is -5 times -5. So 12 times -5 is -60 plus -2 times 3 into 25 plus -2 times 9 into -5. So this is going to be 60, -60 plus um, 25 times -6 is -150 plus it is going, now this one is going to be plus because two negative numbers are getting multiplied with each other. So -2 times 9 is -18 times -5 is +90. So -210 plus 90 is equal to -120. This is how you evaluate the algebraic expressions. There is one more thing that we have in expressions is factorization, which is not in grade 7, but I'm going to just show you few snippets of it. So we are not going to go into detail of factorization in this particular video. So we will talk about detail of the factorization thing in grade 8. Okay. So let's quickly see what factorization means, and then we will end this part of the algebra over here. So let's say I have 3ab minus bc plus 6ac minus 2c square. Okay, so I'm going to take these two and I'm going to take these two. So in these two brackets, we have 3 times a times b minus b times c plus 3 times 2 times a times c minus 2 times c times c. So if you see, this one has b common in it, whereas this one has 2c common in it. So we are going to take it out and we are going to say b into bracket 3a minus c plus 2c into bracket 3a minus c. Now if you see, 3a minus c is common in these two terms. So we are going to take out that. So 3a minus c, what remains inside the bracket is b plus 2c. Okay. So this is how factorization works. But factorization and expansion are two major parts of next year's algebra. So if you are going to practice these things very, very nicely, because they are going to help you to understand algebra in grade 8 very nice, like to a different level. The level of algebra completely changes in grade 8. So you have to concentrate on your basics here. Okay, so for concentrating on your basics and getting your basics clear, visit ImproMaths YouTube channel for more videos like these. And we go, remember that we go live every Monday, Singapore time, and we cover grade 7 syllabus. Okay. So here we are coming to an end of this part of algebra in grade 7. There is one more part which we will be doing afterwards, but for now we have come to an end of this part. So in this uh, part of algebra, we have learned what is algebra, what are variables, what are constants, what are coefficients, what difference between like and unlike terms, then what you can, which ones you can add, multiply, like terms you can add, multiply, subtract and divide, whereas unlike terms you can only multiply and divide. Then we learned factorization of single monomial terms. We have learned expansion of monomial into binomial and binomial into binomial. We learned evaluation, and we also little bit brushed up our factorization. So this is a two-part series for algebra. You can visit ImproMaths YouTube channel and access the playlist in which you will get the previous videos. Remember that ImproMaths goes live every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Singapore time, and in this session we cover grade 7 syllabus, which is common all over the world. So anywhere in the world you're sitting, you can just click on our YouTube channel and start your grade 7 basic studies. Okay, so I'll see you next Monday. Till then, bye.